Well, we could put them in 3 categories, I think. There's intelligence, insight, and influence are the 3 benefits I've gotten in the last 25 years of being a member. Intelligence, every morning I look at my inbox and there's the latest news with regard to recycling, composting, anything that might affect my business is there in my inbox, specific to Georgia.
A wealth of information is sent out monthly on the newsletters and the emails.
Being a member of GRC for the past 26 years has really opened up a world of opportunity for me. It's been the opportunity to network with other industry representatives, to have educational sessions and learn what other people are doing, best practices, having the opportunity to get a monthly update on market conditions and understanding what some other communities are doing and how it might help me.
It gives us all a chance to align our projects that are some of the core benefits to communities, the states, the national efforts.
I think the GRC is really important because the materials recovery and recycling industry is such a localized, hyper-regionalized industry.
I found that Georgia Recycling Coalition is the source, the go-to source for education, certification, and networking. It's an important conduit for connecting the state to the national level.
Come to the conferences. Today I heard from 2 CEOs of Fortune 500 companies here in Georgia who are talking about their sustainability programs. Where else could I do that?
Attending GRC events like the conference in St. Simons, like the annual meetings, the quarterly meetings, you really have the opportunity to network with the folks in the industry to really learn about how to improve what your goal is in recycling, to really network with key suppliers in the industry, and it's just a great organization to meet the important folks.
Influence, we really meet with the industry leaders, with the government leaders, with the organizational leaders here in Georgia.
When you join the Georgia Recycling Coalition, you are getting a lot of history, you're getting a lot of institutional memory, a lot of institutional knowledge across the recycling spectrum. The whole chasing arrows idea of recover, remanufacture, recycle is in the room.
You have your recycling processors all over the state of Georgia. You have your waste haulers, large and small, all over the state of Georgia. You have your private sector companies who have a vested interest in recycling, your vendors that provide equipment and technology to help improve our industry.
When there's an issue, such as glass recycling, or how do we divert more organics here in Georgia, who calls together the leaders to influence the decision makers? It's the Georgia Recycling Coalition, and that's why I'm a member. And lastly, insight. We see a lot of things happen in the recycling business, like the price of plastics that we're selling going down, and we don't know why. We need that insight.
No matter where you are on that wheel, on those chasing arrows, wherever you are on the cycle, you can get to the Georgia Recycling Coalition and link up with someone who has expertise and institutional knowledge to help you with whatever it is you're trying to do with your recyclables.
I feel like I can just pick up the phone and just call a member if I have an issue or something I'm dealing with, and I can get an answer.
But the GRC serves to convene the partnerships necessary to create the connections that allow it to be more sustainable.
We all face similar challenges, but we can network with the folks that can help us and we can learn from.
I feel like GRC and its members are family.
And I have to say, being a member of GRC has really been priceless.